Thanks for coming to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel and checking out our exclusive digital show, The Good Day Austin Roundup.
I am digital content manager Donny. I'm joined by Good Day Austin anchors Casey, Dave, Amanda, and meteorologist Zack, back from his one-week sabbatical.
Yes. I missed you guys. Man, missed the fun on Good Day Roundup.
You sure did.
Yeah.
We said we weren't sure, but we're going to bring him back, let him try back for his job.
This is like a trial run.
We did the weather videos one day.
Thank you very
One
much.
day Froehlich, yes.
Yeah.
Pretty
Dave
excellent,
Yes.
if I do say so myself.
excellent.
Pretty amazing. No.
We are highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show that you may have missed.
Before we do that, and talk all things Good Day, let's see.
You're not doing this. I'm doing it.
I'm not. Some of
Back
the
off.
best weather videos of the week. Can Mr. Shields narrate them correctly? Here we go.
All right, checking out some weather videos around the world. Let's go to Washington State, where our friends at the National Weather Service captured some gloomy conditions outside their office. Check out this time-lapse footage of dark clouds rolling over Spokane as storm showers moved into the area. Well, storm showers, okay. Who wrote this? Donny?
I blame storms.
That's cool, though.
What would you say?
I love clouds. Huh?
Just showers, probably, or storms, right?
Storms, yeah, storm clouds.
But what about storm showers? Like rapid downbursts.
Or do you just say showers?
It's redundant.
Just enjoy the video. Look at that.
Can a storm shower produce a rapid downburst?
Sure. Speaking of rain, let's head a little closer to home and go to West Texas, where heavy rains caused some flooding. This footage is from Odessa.
Half an inch.
Shows drivers in a flooded intersection. Officials say it was much needed rain for the Permian Basin. At least 3 inches of rain. Wow, that's a lot for them. Recorded in Big Spring, which is just northeast of Odessa. I lived there for 2 years in Odessa. They don't have great drainage.
Yeah, you were saying, you were telling me it happened a lot.
I remember the first time we got a half an inch of rain, they're like, oh, we have flash flooding. And I'm like, we only got a half an inch of rain. And then they explained to me, oh, the drainage isn't the best.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So how long would water like that, 3 inches, how long would that?
Oh, it's gone.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't Big Spring. That happened in Big Spring, the 3 inches. That was in Odessa. They probably got about a half an inch.
Okay.
So it's going like that, like 10, 15 minutes, and things back to normal.
Yes, and there were randomly two very similar looking
Two
trucks.
very orange
Yes.
trucks.
Casey was like,
Like
what's
a
with all
glitch in
those
the
orange
matrix.
trucks? I don't know if you saw, they literally look the same driving by. Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy.
okay.
AI generated.
Yeah.
Right.
Kidding.
All right, 3 back-to-back cyclones moved across the eastern Pacific and western North America, and satellite imagery captured it all. Check out this video of the mid-latitude cyclones swirling across the region. Yeah, I like to call them western lows or Pacific lows. These are the ones that produce the rain and storms for us eventually this time of year. And you can see they're heading for the Pacific Northwest. These cyclones, just a fancy word for an area lower pressure, prompted a small craft advisories for
Now, did the
areas.
colors mean anything? I wasn't sure about
beautiful.
that. I know, that's what I was.
Fish could use that for their residence
know,
of the
right?
sphere and put it in the
It
back.
shows you what's happening in the atmosphere.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it was like
basically,
temperatures
where you
or
see
whatever.
the white, that's the moisture in the clouds. Where you see, I guess that's red or orange, that's the drier air
Ah, okay.
in the
Yes.
mid-levels of the atmosphere.
Last week we knew.
Moving on to Indonesia now, where authorities issued a tsunami alert. Is that where Jane went? No.
No,
didn't go
she
there.
was
Oh,
in
she went
Thailand,
Oh, that's okay.
Cambodia,
You heard
After
about
a-
that.
Vietnam.
Alert after a volcano erupted.
Not to give away
Wow.
our vacation itinerary.
As of this viewing,
I
she's
know.
back.
I think she's
back.
well
She's
gone
okay,
from
yeah.
most of those places, yes.
She's on her way back.
Look at that eruption there. It's
amazing.
At least 5 times over the span of 2 days, evacuations were ordered for anyone within a 6-kilometer, about 3.5 miles radius. You're looking at the satellite imagery capturing the ash and sulfur dioxide blast after the eruption. The eruption was also captured in infrared. There were no reports of any deaths or injuries. That's
Good
good.
news. Yeah.
That looks massive.
No.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Sahara Dust. We usually see that around here in the summertime. Brought orange haze to several places. This is a video out of Athens, Greece. Media outlets report that officials said it was one of the worst episodes to hit the country since 2018. Greece saw similar clouds late last month and earlier this month.
Got a lot of that Fallout feel. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Have you
Fallout.
seen all those filters for people, like what would look like with Fallout? It's like on TikTok.
Oh, okay,
It
yeah.
looks kind of like
It
that.
looks
yeah.
like that. You're right.
It's very.
Terrifying.
I know it is actually. You see something, you're like, oh.
This
but-
is very pretty from a distance.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of different.
Yeah, we usually see the Saharan dust plumes in the summer, but by the time it gets here, it's not as thick as what they're seeing there in Greece.
Very Mars-like, like a Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till the next
Mars
video
film.
if you think this
Okay.
looks like Mars.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Let's go to that video.
Wow.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more. They saw the effects of the Saharan dust also. This is a video from a coastal city there. You can see that the skies are deep red. Wow. Experts say that the Sahara releases about 60 to 200 million tons of mineral dust per year.
Wow.
Most of the dust quickly descends back down, but as you can see, some of the small particles can travel long distances.
That's very Mars.
That's very Mars-like.
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
So I don't know if you know the answer,
It's gonna be a
Zach,
Donny
but like,
Wong
why
game.
is one?
Mars or Libya?
Why was
That's
it
flipped.
like a different
there's a
color
car,
in
it's
Greece?
probably Libya.
Probably Earth.
Is there a reason why it was a different color in Greece? Just the way the particles are and
Again,
stuff?
it's a lot thicker
Okay.
because it didn't travel a long distance. But then, when the sun starts to set, it starts to filter out some of that light.
So it's more of like the light in the area.
Yes,
It's not
yeah.
really the dust that's the different
Well,
color or something. Yeah.
Well, it is that kind of color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
You got that?
I think so. Yeah.
You were taking notes.
I know. Quiz later, I
Could be
guess.
on
Quiz
the
me later.
exam.
This one's for you, Casey.
All right.
Yes. The movie Frequency. Finally, time-lapse footage captured the northern lights shimmering across the sky in northeastern Iowa. This footage shows dazzling purple and green hues over Cedar Falls at around 5 in the morning. That's pretty far down south there.
Way down south.
Was it Sioux Falls, you said?
Cedar Falls.
Cedar Falls,
Yeah.
okay.
You said.
The Space Weather Prediction Center said that the geomagnetic storm could also be viewed in the parts of New York and Washington State.
Yeah, it kind of went down in a
traveled
little
really
kind of
far
circle from across, New York, down into Iowa, obviously over into the
You're
Washington.
saying if people had their shortwave radios on.
Dave knows what he's talking about.
Oh man, Dave needed to be
Brooks
here.
song on there, and they all
It's a
emotional.
great Garth Brooks song.
All right,
This
okay.
has been like a running joke in the
Okay.
roundup
Yes.
over the last
Yes.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Whenever Aurora Borealis, I bring that up, and nobody ever knows what I'm talking about at first.
I'm familiar-ish.
They're like, oh yeah.
Is that a Dennis Quaid?
Yes.
Dennis Quaid?
Yeah.
Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel.
All the feels.
Oh, yeah.
All the feels.
And there
He's in
was a
touch with
short-lived TV show.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
really?
Fox, right?
Yeah.
Was it on Fox?
No, I think it was on a different channel, but yes.
Always a solid guess.
Yes, it is actually, yes. Short-lived TV show, probably used to be on Fox.
Or CW.
No offense, yeah.
Yeah, the
No
CW.
offense.
Which
No
used to
offense,
be
Fox. I mean, they do
WB.
keep the lights on
Yeah.
around here, so.
They do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some other stuff. Adelaide and Libby checked out Putt Vegas in Revel, which is a 3,000 Vegas theme,
3,000 square foot.
Square
Sorry, I
foot.
missed the square footage.
3,000 person, 3,000 bucket of cheese.
Vegas themed indoor golf course. It's got all the Vegas things people would be familiar with. The two got out to work trying. Wow. The two got to work trying out 12 holes with mixed results. In the end, Adelaide won, and the keeping score now is.
How did you say that?
Keeping score now stands.
Keep these score.
But isn't it? But the thing is called keeping
No,
score.
I got it.
You're right.
It's-
So the
know.
you know what?
score is for
Keeping
keeping
score
score.
now stands at 54.
Maybe put keeping
Adelaide
score in
to
quotes.
51.
Keeping
Right.
score,
All right.
score. Now is 54 Adelaide to
I'll
51
start
for
taking
Libby.
notes.
Revel, by the way, is inside Austin's, which is located on I-35 in Pflugerville.
I thought that was pretty cool. There's a lot of new indoor putt places
There
all of a
are,
sudden
yeah,
right now here.
yeah, and they
It's
look-
Holy Moly over there, I
Holy
think.
moly.
Yeah, I think Libby and Adeline went out there, and Tierra went out there for a little bit.
So they're
Dirty
basically
Murray.
on tour at this point.
Apparently, yeah, just checking on the indoor. And then there's the one that I haven't been to yet, but that's like literally steps away from my apartment.
Yep, that's on brand for you as we
Dirty
know.
Birdie, that's one.
Dirty Birdie.
That's the one, right? I guess it's good for us because it's hard to putt when it gets real hot outside.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, sometimes we play real golf when it
That's
gets real
true.
hot
Yeah,
outside.
that's true.
That's the only time we play that
Not,
when
not
it's really
dead
hot.
yet.
Although Peter Pan, always a classic, always a favorite.
Peter Pan, yeah.
They're not
But it
dead.
is very hot, yeah.
Remember the
Nice
promo
breeze.
shoot of the summer of 2015.
Out during
We
that
almost
promo
lost
shoot.
somebody during that one. Shields and I were out
Oh,
this
that
year.
was the one where you wore the bucket hat.
Yeah, and that's the one where they were also on
Yeah.
Lady Bird Lake.
You had a
right?
white bucket hat, and
Yeah,
you
we-
wore one, and then, yeah, you guys
Oh,
were out in the
that's
swan
right. Oh,
boat.
the swan
right.
boat.
Yeah, the swan boat.
The old promo, right?
Good times,
Yeah, it
good
was,
people.
yeah.
I aired that promo in the Good Day Extra Rewind. Remember that?
I don't.
Okay. Big fans on this couch.
story.
Cool. Awesome.
Was I here?
Yes, you even. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
Pearl and Fin Oyster Bar stopped by our studio to talk about its menu with Libby and Adelaide over the weekend. The restaurant is located by El Arroyo and Me-Night Cat on 5th Street. It is open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. Stays open 1 hour later on Fridays and Saturdays.
Look at that spread. I was like, Libby should have given us a heads up.
We haven't had a spread like this on Good Day Austin.
That's what I
weekdays
said.
Forever.
But I think they also brought in a special for her. It was her birthday. They came in on her birthday.
That looks like a banquet. basically.
Yes. I love a good seafood
I just
tower.
had a
by the way.
birthday.
Yeah,
We
yes.
didn't have that.
Oh, they
I
also
just had a
have.
birthday. We didn't have that.
Are those lamb chops?
Believe so, yeah.
Oh, lamb chops are yummy.
The food looks really good. I had no idea they'd even opened over there, so. Looks like it's going
Well,
to
they're
be.
open at 1611 West 5th Street.
Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I love
on
good
Fridays
oysters.
and Saturdays.
Yeah,
Open from
lots of
11
great
a.m.
places to
to
get
10
them
I don't
around
know
here,
if I
too.
knew that about you. You're a
Thursdays.
raw oysters guy too?
I do love raw oysters. I do not like raw Gulf oysters, I learned on my trip
Oh,
to New
really?
Orleans.
What happened?
They're a little big.
Big.
Yeah, they're a little too
You
big.
would bang for your buck.
I don't like them. They don't taste as good, in my opinion.
Extreme close up.
Really? What? Oh, she's a fan.
She likes
Crab,
it.
likes
that
it.
looks like a tiny crab claw, right?
Favorite Elton John songs. Person, place, or thing airs at 1 p.m. on Fox 7. Austin, I got a chance to chat with the host, Melissa Peterman. This show is a modern take on 20 questions where contestants ask yes or no to questions to determine if it's a person, place, or thing. She gives clues. There's a speed round. There's a contest going on until May 20th where a super fan can win $500. So we got more info on that at personplaceorthing.ontv.com/superfan. It's just so cool in this modern era. There we go, in the Fox 7 green room.
In the green room, she looks like she's in her bedroom.
The Fox 7 Austin bedroom. Yeah, people can play along at home and win a little money. It's very cool.
I like that. We have another show. What's the one with Meredith Vieira?
25 words or
Yes, it's a similar one where they
That's
usually kind of
Mrs.
feature.
Shields' jam,
Yeah, that's
right?
my mom's favorite show.
Yeah, I think those shows are fun. Like they're quick, they're simple to follow.
I
It's
gotta
not,
admit,
you know.
I've been watching these lately.
Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, Pictionary.
yeah.
Now,
Our good friend.
did we talk
Jerry
about?
O'Connell. Jerry.
Has your mom tried to become a super fan on?
I told her, yes, you need to try.
Yeah, she's hadn't tried yet.
Well, you should help her.
Could be
Well, it
$500
could be a
in it.
conflict of interest.
Well, I was just gonna ask.
You can't
because,
help.
yeah.
You stand out. She's got to go it alone.
But do they need to know that you helped?
Oh wow.
Well, she has my last
Here's
name.
what yeah. Ignorance is bliss. Don't worry about
Donny,
it.
edit this part out.
Now, we can trust.
if
we can
Zach's
trust
mom
our
wants to do it,
roundup
yeah.
viewers. Be cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're helping
Come on.
Mrs. Shields
Don't
here.
tell
between us.
on
Be cool.
Yes. Well, you can add another pro team to the list of them that call Austin home. Tierra got details about the Texas Rangers, who are part of Major League Pickleball. It's gotten so big over the last few years, pickleball. I got a chance to check things out with her at Austin Pickle Ranch. That's over on West 6th, kind of
We were wondering about
by the
that.
highway.
We were
It's
looking
literally at the
view.
top of a garage.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, so
Great
cool.
view.
She got some quick lessons from the GM and Rangers coach Ryan. You see him right there. The team
She was a
boasts.
natural.
Oh yeah, she's so good. She boasts. One of the big things about this team is that it has a lot of big names on its owner list, including Bijan Robinson, Lil Wayne, Kid Leroy, Zach Bryan, Bobby Bones, Kendra Scott, and one Scotty Scheffler.
It's a heck of a board.
Yes,
meeting.
and that's just a few of them. They have like 35 owners, and they're all
They're
part
all-
of the team.
They're all investors?
Yes, owners of the team. Yeah.
And you walked in here today wearing a little Ranchers.
I did, yes.
Very
We
cool.
got a little
Big fan,
hat.
huh?
It was pretty cool, yeah. I think their season starts May 2nd. They said they're going to be having a watch party somewhere here in Austin.
They're playing in Atlanta, right?
I believe so, yes.
It's tough for Bijan Robinson. Now the Atlanta Falcons is a little conflicted. They didn't want to make the.
Casey and I played pickleball a while ago.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys still have not played.
I've played.
You have played,
I've never
okay.
played. I've
Okay.
never played.
It's
I've
pretty
never
fun.
Yeah.
The thing that I learned the most when we played from the guy was if you don't know how to play tennis, it's not something that a beginner can do because you're chasing that ball around the whole time. Pickleball is the same principle, but you're not chasing the ball.
I've-
So it's
I've
a lot
al-
more fun.
There's a lot more
I've also
finesse,
heard it
too.
like the opposite, whereas if you are a seasoned tennis player or you've been playing tennis for a long time, that pickleball will ruin your tennis game. because
Probably,
it's-
yeah, because
so-
you forget how to chase the ball.
Well, there are a couple like former professional tennis players who are in the Major League Pickleball League. now. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
So they like stopped playing on the pro tour
They
and then
just
they
can't
kind
go
of
back to play
yeah.
tennis. It's their own-
Well, I think they were
Legal.
kind of on the they're on the tail end of their career, so
Yeah.
they moved in because it's
Right.
better on the joints. I think all that
It's
kind of
such a
stuff.
great game. It sounds like everyone, your age, your fitness level, you can play.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
If I can play, anybody can play.
If we're going to go out there as a team, we got to do it before the summer. I don't know if I can be on top of
Okay.
a parking garage.
Sure you can.
Well, the nice thing
We'll
is
do it
there's
after a
plenty of
round of
places
golf.
that you
We're
can
gonna
do
have to-
it.
if
We
you're
were
still
all the way
alive
out
tomorrow
dripping.
morning,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do
Why
show.
does
We
Zach
did it.
pass out?
Yeah.
Then they have there's a
We'll
new
go to
court right
Peter
by
Pan when we're
my
done.
gym, St. Elmo area.
Yeah.
There's new courts over there. You can play, and apparently there's a lot of public tennis courts that are now sort of pickleball
Sure, yeah.
courts.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you see people. I
Yeah.
wonder if there's showdowns. I've always heard on the slopes. Skiers and snowboarders
Oh,
yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
fight over
Staring
turf.
each other down.
It's like a little anchorman
Yeah.
with tennis rackets and pickleball
Exactly.
paddles. We call them
Yeah.
paddles? Yeah.
Paddles? Yeah, paddles.
All right.
Etiquette expert Diane Gottsman joined us to talk about some of the things to keep in mind when you're on a cruise. Specifically, she talked about what to wear at the dining table.
I don't
the
know if I've ever been
captain's
invited
table.
to the captain's table on a cruise.
She says it depends on your settings, and that you could wear a tux or a jacket. Then she worked on pronunciations with us. Words like crudité.
That's a disaster for me.
Oh,
Was that your word, crudité?
Amanda nailed that one.
Amanda.
Crudite.
And then it was. No, were you creme de cacao?
No.
Okay, and then
I was a whoosh boosh.
I had a hard one with that one.
Who got pho?
We all got.
We all got.
I said pho.
No, here's the thing you got to remember.
Oh, yes.
The reason
We didn't
why
know what the.
you remember you say pho because of that reason.
is pho?
Because if you look at all the fun pho restaurant names, they're always like, forget about it, or unbelievable.
Things
Can we
You know, things
Can we say it on the roundup?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so?
But yeah.
Well, not the whole word.
Yeah.
It's pho, right?
sounds
It's like
Pho.
pho. It's like pho, yeah.
Pho.
Like pho king.
There you go.
That's what they call it.
It'd be a
It's-
great
yeah.
restaurant.
Right
Go find yourself. You make it yourself.
That's the name of the restaurant.
This is a family show.
Well, it was still
Yeah,
about 20
It was.
seconds ago.
Tara Newbaum took a trip out to Marble Falls and checked out all the things that people can do there. She checked out Bear King Brewery to get a look and a taste of all
I got to
the
eat that
food and beer
chicken. She brought that back for me. It was very good.
Quick
Really?
bragging.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Yes, yeah. It was good.
big pretzel.
Wow.
She also got out on the lake and spoke to the owner of Wakastew.
Winks. I guess I should
I like
separate
yours.
that.
Wakastew? I made that harder, which offers boat rentals, summer camps, lessons, and more.
So have you been to these places, Zach?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was trying to think where this is at exactly in Marble Falls because I grew up there.
Yeah.
We went to one of the other. There's
there's
another
another
brewery out there that had my son's favorite chicken fried steak. Like, I mean, well before he was drinking age, we'd
Yeah.
go out there. He wanted that for his birthday. I think it's the Double Horn Brewery.
No, double. Yeah, that's
okay.
it. Double.
But they all look great.
I feel like Marble Falls has kind of exploded when it comes to
It
things
sure has.
over the last few years. Because I've seen so many new restaurants, breweries, things open up there.
What's-
Traffic. That's what I hear from a lot of traffic.
Well, I was just about to ask, what's the drive like from Marble Falls to here?
Oh, it's about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Nice
I mean,
little
perfect to
getaway.
make a day of it. You know?
Yeah.
Next time Mom and Dad come, we're going to take a trip. Y'all are welcome.
Yeah,
to come.
well, yeah, I bet your parents will be like, finally a short trip, a day trip.
Yeah, we got a big one coming up.
I know
yeah.
you do.
Stay in the house where I grew up.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, good. All right.
Is there a sign out front?
invitation.
Zack
Yeah.
Shields.
Home of Zack
Well, those
Shields.
Texas historical markers.
There's a little sign. Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Zack Shields.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Milano Cannon.
Delano Yellow
Graffiti on it.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Watch. Good day, Austin. We have a trending segment in our 9 o'clock hour, and for the first time, wow, we're going to bring it to the roundup.
Yes.
What?
Let's start
way.
with an item that we saw someone try on TikTok. Comes from Cup Noodles. It is ramen for breakfast. The limited time flavors blend ramen
too excited.
with
Apparently.
your favorite breakfast flavors like pancakes,
Okay.
maple syrup, sausage, and eggs. There's also an everything bagel, which is ramen
Okay.
blended with that saucy mix of the caraway seeds, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, garlic,
All the
onion,
seeds.
and cream cheese flavors.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
There's
don't
everything.
want that in my ramen. I mean,
I was telling Dave maybe
I'm
next
intrigued by
roundup
this
I will
one.
bring it in and we can all give it a try.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll try the pancake one.
I just don't know if I want ramen for breakfast.
I mean, we've done that. We do that all the time on Good Day Austin when a great
Yeah.
chef comes in.
Yeah.
Any and
It's
everything.
actually
Yeah.
like
But you've
that,
already
so
had
yeah,
breakfast
yeah.
though, right?
No.
Like an actual no?
No.
Sure, a lot of times for some.
Yeah.
I mean, we graze.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or grazers.
There's something
Yeah.
about it I'm not
Okay.
convinced, but
More
we'll
for the
try
rest
it.
of us.
That's true.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right, we'll
take
try
yours
next
done.
week. Yeah, all right.
Okay, you guys need to behave with this next story.
No problem.
Oh, there's no fun in that. thing.
All right, here we go. Not sure we could use the cruise etiquette that we talked about earlier on this next cruise because clothes do not apply.
Is it getting hot in here?
This is a naked cruise on the big nude boat.
The B&B.
That was good. It says sail
From Norway in February, huh?
No, it's just on the Norwegian Pearl.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
the Norwegian
Okay.
Pearl.
Yeah.
A lot of good spots available on the B&B.
The boat is going to leave from
That's
Florida
better.
for a 10-day trip with stops in Puerto Rico, St. Lucia, and Bahamas, among others. There are clothes-free experiences planned throughout the trip, but proper nudist etiquette and other rules on board are stressed.
Remember,
What are those?
take notes. You take
I
notes.
don't
yeah.
know.
Okay, here we go.
This is
All
my
right, here we
favorite
go.
one, actually.
Oh boy. So for instance, there is a self-serve buffet in a clothes-free area.
This is literally Casey's nightmare
Yeah.
you're describing.
But clothes are required in the dining room.
You don't have to wear clothes to go to the buffet?
No,
No,
you gotta wear
within it,
clothes
there's a
on.
buffet and the
Putting
clothes.
the buff in the buffet.
Yes,
huh?
there's in the In the closed-free area, you can self-serve yourself, yeah.
Guests are also encouraged to sit on towels.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, they don't want you to sit around on things with your bare bottoms.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
There's a Sex in the City episode, and Charlotte, her husband, walks around nude in the apartment, and at one point she tells him that he needs to sit on a little towel because stuff. Now, photos and video without consent are prohibited, and you cannot be naked at home.
Got to put the clothes on when you get off the boat.
Well, you guys
So
really
that means
did
you have to
behave.
pack. That'd be the one great thing about it. Like, oh,
That's true.
I don't even need to pack.
Well, you still have to pack
Well,
some
pack,
stuff. You just got to
toiletries.
wear a little bit.
Dining in.
These are
Yeah.
the buffet.
Leaving the
I'm just going to the buffet.
I did see a
back
TikTok
to
about
my
a
room.
guy who has been on a lot of these cruises, and he was talking about like what it was really like, and he was saying that the majority of them are a little bit on the older side.
Oh,
I just threw up in my mouth. Thanks.
You're never, young at heart, Casey.
Yeah, I don't know if I would feel comfortable enough being on a naked cruise, to be
No.
honest. I think I would be a little.
there's like a lot of rules too. If you're like a serious nudist, you're like, well, can I be naked now?
Well, but you would know the rules. As a serious nudist, you would know the rules,
You're just
right?
ready. I'm pulling down these pants. The second where's the green light? Let's go.
Apparently, I think according
them
to
on
the
when we get
TikTok
to
guy,
confused.
he said there
Point
is
it
a
off.
certain moment where they like make the announcement or
Oh,
whatever.
so
They're
You
like,
can like drop.
like once you're on the boat and it comes out of the port.
And drop the trowel, everybody. We're on the high seas. Head to the buffet, not the dining room. Not the dining room.
Take your little towel.
Have
to
your
sit
seat
on.
towel with you and enjoy your cruise.
I think I'd be very.
Yeah, imagine having to clean the
Distracted.
place after.
You know what? Cleaning up a cruise ship after is probably not a great thing.
Yeah,
very true.
That's true. Yeah.
Fun.
All right. Well, so the gym I go to recently went viral for a video they posted about the rules that they have. So I was curious what you guys thought.
Yeah.
Person who's trying to go and try it out for the first time. This is the post.
Okay.
Posted a 1-star Google review after she was locked out for being a minute late. So my gym responded explaining the rules at the gym is that the doors are locked when classes start. New people are asked to arrive 15 minutes before class starts so they can get the details about the workout. And so apparently she posted this video because she was very angry because she arrived literally 1 minute late and the door was locked already. And so she said someone saw her. And so for some reason, this video posted got like 5 million views on Instagram. Like it
was a talker.
it literally went viral across between a lot of people just go to gyms and stuff talking about how like, a lot of people who are saying, the gym was wrong for sort of publicizing this 1-star review, but then they're talking about how like it's hard for businesses to get 1-star reviews because a lot of people don't necessarily know stuff about a business, so they'll look at Google reviews and see.
So you're trying to explain why this happened.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess she was also sending private messages that were not very kind either to them, which elicited the response,
Well,
I guess.
I'd say this. I love being early to things. I'm big on that.
Yeah.
I tell my kids, like, if you were sneaking out of the house and said you're going to meet someone at midnight, be there at 11:55. You'll
Yeah.
be in a little less trouble.
Yeah.
Be early. But things do happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Traffic.
And so that's kind of that's kind of where other people fall, where they're
especially
like,
when you're new.
if you're paying to go to a class,
yeah.
you should be able to let in. But then they're like, well, rules are rules, right?
Well,
like we
they make
clearly
the
tell
rules.
everyone
They make the rules,
it's
yeah.
on the
Could
door.
go to the wrong metabolic. like Dave and I did.
That's right.
And
We-
the extreme.
Y'all would have been locked out for sure. Y'all would
Yeah,
have
that's
been
a
locked
very
out
good
for
point,
sure,
Casey.
yeah.
Surprised they let us in.
We were not a minute late. We
No.
were
Like
a minute,
15 minutes
minute-
late, yeah.
We were almost early for the next class.
I'm surprised they let us in.
Yeah,
They were
it's
probably very upset.
very
I
good
didn't know
point.
that was their rule.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it wasn't a real class,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
why, But
Okay.
anyways, it was just very interesting.
It is interesting.
I was surprised at the response that I got from people, just because.
Yeah, you
So,
never know.
but like I said, I feel like rules are rules.
I think so many people are also chronically late to things or chronically early.
So what kind of
You know,
class
that's
is
just how
this,
you
though?
are by nature.
It's like a small, like 20, 25 person sort of like interval workout.
So are you starting by then? Like, are they kind of?
So how it works is like once class starts, then the trainer will go over all the movements.
So
and then,
does that take more than a minute to go through all that?
well, technically, yes, they haven't started
But also,
yet, and that's
would,
the thing.
Would you be disruptive if you came in late?
So that's their argument,
Yeah.
is that,
Yeah,
you know,
maybe
you
you
have, say the class is full, so there's
Yeah.
25 people in it. They're already there. They're
Yeah.
waiting
No,
for this
I-
class to
is
start,
that
and
the
then
max 25?
yes, yeah. And so they're like, if
I'd
we
use
start
that
class
excuse
late
then.
for you,
Sorry, we don't have any more space.
yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was very
Yeah, it
interesting.
is
Yeah,
interesting.
I was surprised.
Austin City Council recently approved changes to a city code which previously did not require bedrooms to have windows.
Isn't that weird?
Apparently, yes. It's a big issue for many living in West Campus.
Apparently.
Bedrooms with no access to natural light. It's illegal in many cities like New York and Chicago. The reason for so many windowless rooms is apparently if you don't have a window, you can build more rooms.
I could not sleep in a windowless room, I don't think.
It's very depressing.
When I first moved here and I was looking for
It's not good
apartments,
for their-
one place
it's
showed me
not
a
good for their
windowless
mental
bedroom,
health.
and I
I
did
took a
not
cruise
like it.
with no windows, and that was weird.
Not even a porthole?
Closed though?
Closed, but no
Windows optional.
In the room.
Yeah, I wouldn't like being in. I lived in West Campus a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I was.
I was just surprised there's like an
Out a window.
ordinance on the city
Yeah, I know.
books
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
says
that's odd.
Yeah.
you don't have to have light in a
It
room.
would be kind of like blackout curtains, though. You would sleep like a baby. Once you've got
You have the
to.
option, though. Open the curtains.
Motivates you to get out and do something with your day
You
every
just
day.
put
Don't
a
hang
hole
around
in
in
the
the room.
wall.
But I guess I don't
Hole in the
also.
wall. Shields needs his light. He's punching through the drywall and.
I mean, I guess it's just like how often do you like wake up in the morning and you go,
Well, the morning show you never do.
Weekends,
Yeah, the
That's a
weekends,
treat
yeah.
on the weekends. I'm like, oh, I slept in. I want to
true.
open
Okay,
it up,
all right.
Yeah.
see the light, and start the day.
I just don't think it's good for your mental health.
Nope.
If you
yeah, I think that's what a lot of the thing
Need the
is.
window.
I honestly, I
Yes.
just feel like
You need light, you need.
I need, even though I use blackout curtains, like you're in a,
You
know,
feel
in
like
a
you're in
cage
jail.
in
Yeah.
jail, you know? Even mental hospitals have windows in the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a plant. You need your vitamin D.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now for a dive into the video vault, where we're going back not too far, just 2007, and checking out the Red Bull Flugtag competition.
Oh, I remember this.
Flugtag.
I think it's German. I don't know.
Flugtag, when it was in town. The event has competitors attempting to fly homemade, human-powered flying machines, which are
I
around
love
30
this.
feet and about 300 pounds. The machines are usually launched off something that's about 30 feet high. Let's check it out.
James, this is the first time that this event has been held at night. The gates open at 5 o'clock. The first launch was at 6:30, and the launching platform is right back there. It's well lit. On the launching platform right now is a team called Skate and Destroy. We did a story about them this week. They're getting ready to launch themselves off the 40-foot ledge. There's 5 teams that try to impress the judges with their creativity, their flight distance, and their showmanship. And these are flying machines that are human-powered, no external energy. So let's take a look and see how some of these crews did earlier.
Flugtag is life. This is it right here. I mean, we're missing the first week of school for this thing. Like, I mean, it's amazing.
There's 31 teams on board for Flugtag 2007.
This is a 25-foot tall vacuum cleaner, and his name is Carl. Oh, sorry. And our team is called Team Carl Sucks because vacuums suck. Get it? And also, Brittany's ex-boyfriend's name is Carl, and he sucked too.
Team Carl Sucks came all the way from Minnesota. The Breakfast Club, they're from Gainesville, Florida.
Craft is a 20 by 20 foot skillet made in Gainesville, Florida. We had to disassemble a thing, bring it all the way here to Texas. We've been building it for 2 days, finally got it assembled and together.
And then there's the locals, Skate and Destroy, who have been working long and hard on their flying skateboard.
It's probably a good month, a good solid month of work as far as like everybody, spread out over some time. Team 21, the Texas Roach Wranglers right here.
The Roach Wranglers were well received along with this entire event.
I think it's an awesome event. It's great for Austin and Red Bull.
They were expecting 50,000 people, but take a look. There might be more. This crowd stretches all the way from Auditorium Shores, over the bridge, down Cesar Chavez, all along Town Lake Trail. We tracked one team. Tell us what you're feeling like right now.
I'm a little dizzy, a little hot, ready to get in that water.
What was it like going off the edge?
I couldn't even really see the edge coming because the front of the sled was here, so I just kind of glanced over the side and all I could see was water and figured I'd better bail.
Since 1991, Red Bull's Flugtag has entertained thousands with teams' attempts to fly. The record is 190 feet, and in Austin, no one even came close. Flugtag is free. They have these all over the world. Some have attracted up to 300,000 people, and you saw in that piece just how many people were here earlier, how many people are out here right now. In just a little bit, they're going to have an awards ceremony, and the first place winner will get a pilot's training course. The second, they will get to learn how to skydive, and the third, they get to learn how to paraglide. So they're going to get some better practice after what they went through today. James?
I feel like those people should have done all that stuff before, and maybe it would have helped their
That was
crafts.
not great. That did not go far.
Did not showcase the ingenuity of Austinites back
I remember that event. That was a big
Do
deal.
you?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I think it was the second time they came here, I think. They're still
when
doing
did-
it, they just haven't come
When
back to
did they
Austin.
stop?
Austin.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see the skyline?
I
How
know.
different
Yes.
it
Yeah,
And it just doesn't
I
feel like it's
know.
that long ago.
was? I know.
yeah.
Suppose it is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
On that nostalgic note, remember, you can get details about all the stories we talked
Feel
about.
old now.
I don't know what,
Yeah, because you were here then, you
Yes, I
said.
was
Yeah.
here.
for years. You've already been
Yeah, I was already 7 years.
48 years
Yeah.
in. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do appreciate you watching the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Remember
Thanks for
Good Day
making it
Austin?
through. Bravo.
Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now, as we always remind you, you can watch on our connected TV
Fox
app,
Local.
Fox Local.
Fox Local.
It is free to download, and you can look for it on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV, as well as Vizio and Samsung.
And watch all of those digital shows like Fox 7 Espanol,
Oh,
Tierras,
great.
Texas,
Yeah.
Sports Office.
Every last one of them.
Crime
Keep
Watch,
adding
though.
to it. Crime Watch is on there, yeah.
Crime Watch.
Crime Watch
Crime
is on there.
Watch.
6:30 p.m. every day.
See the TV show is on there.
No, it's not yet.
No, not
Maybe
yet.
we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
So can I come back next week? No.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done.
I'm done.
You're done.
We'll put it to a viewer vote.
You're done here.